Now introducing this starter for your Oklahoma City Thunder. Starting as small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 18, Wally Carlson. At the center position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 34, Goga Bitadze. At the other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 7, Peyton Watson. At shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 5, Dyson Daniel. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And checking out some numbers for him.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Here are the starters for Las Vegas. Anthony Edwards out there with Ball. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Ball in at the shooting guard position. And for the Thunder, we've got Daniels. Also, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here we are, Richard, coming down the final stretch here, and a lot left to play for. If your team is on the cusp, man, you are holding on tight.
This is the stretch where you can make or break your season. Some teams find a gear that carries them from here to a championship. Others, they come up a little short, trying just a little too hard.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, after Las Vegas picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Here's Edwards. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with all-star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Bitadze. Watson for 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Ball dishes the ball. Over Daniels. Again, Las Vegas scores.
And how great are they playing 4 for 4 shooting to start this one?
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Pass to Watson. It's stolen by Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Daniels from outside. It's hauled in by Edwards. Las Vegas, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Ball with the bucket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot goes down.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
That shot wide open. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
On a dime, Shai got right where he wanted for that shot.
Ball with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Here come your Thunder Girls.
Making a change here. Portis has checked in. And let's use this break to check out a group of the NBA's best defenders recently. The shooting guards averaging the most steals per game for the past month. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 8-point game. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. Daniel from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Ball with the bucket.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great effort defensively from Ball. Timing the rejection perfect.
And Ball slams it in.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Stolen by Ball. He lobs it up. And Okongwu slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Onyeka Okongwu.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Ball kicks to Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Launches it. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 5.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And here's Las Vegas. They're on a 13-5 run. Offensive rebound. And it's Ball in the corner. Fires away from outside. Ball. The long-distance three is buried. Ball's got 19 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Ball against Portis. And he jams it with authority.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Stolen by Ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball, the pass to Ball. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pulls up. And there's another one for the Thunder. Out to the right wing. Again, Las Vegas scores.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, that goes in. He's got 11.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And so it's Las Vegas, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Las Vegas.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Las Vegas leading by 21. Wallace is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Topic. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Portis in at the center position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
That kind of aggressiveness, that's what you want to see more from Ball.
Oklahoma City's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Mitchell. Drops in the layup for 2. Mitchell's got his first points of the game.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Ball from long range. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell outside. And he gets it to go. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night. And here is Ball. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Topic. He's covered by Ball. Stolen by Ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Ferocious move there by Ball, finding his finish while also taking the foul.
Anderson, he's checked in from Oklahoma City. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories. But I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Anderson. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possessions should make this a much more contested game.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by Las Vegas. Right through the D for the layup. Mitchell's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Part of the reason why they have leads, they haven't turned it over too much. They are playing smart basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Portis. James comes in for Peyton Watson. And Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Topic. And the Thunder making a change here. Portis is checked in.
Bobby Portis.
Mitchell against Ball. Mitchell is doubled. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying. Oh!
He can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Las Vegas, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Oklahoma City's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Portis the screen. Mitchell looking it over. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Well, Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. For 3, Mitchell. 6 for 6. He's got the miss from the field.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Ball, the bounce pass. Edwards passes to Okongwu. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Ball with the bucket.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Oklahoma City's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Ball. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Bitadze, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Okongwu finds Ball. Ball with the bucket. And it's 9 points for Lonzo Ball.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he lays it straight in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Outside, Ball. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Bitadze, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Here's Ball, drives to the hoop, and then Ball slams it in.
Not sure if the defenders are on hardwood or ice because Ball has these boys on skates.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13, stolen by Ball. Oh, Ball in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Getting airborne, Lonzo able to explode off the court and be there for the big alley-oop.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
That fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Ball with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff. Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And it's Ball, that time on the assist from Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
Ball's got 33.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's Las Vegas with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? And some good races going on in the conference. Who do you think would win a race between the three of us?
I might have to put my money on you, Ernie. The Jet is more like a city bus these days. Plus, he doesn't know.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for Vegas.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Ball on the court right now for Las Vegas. We've got Ball out there with Edwards. Then it's Ball, and it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Oklahoma City shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Gilgeous-Alexander in a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And stolen by Watson. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Okongwu covering. And Paul with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
From the inbound, Watson's shot is off.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Carlson. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
To the paint. Pass to Watson. Gets an open look and hits. Watson's got 5 points so far.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards.